I don't know how you get concrete data on how much property values go down if you enact a chicken ordinance. I'll bet if you looked at every city that enacted a chicken ordinance 5 years ago, you'd see the property values went down. It wasn't because of chickens though, it was because everybody's property values had gone down. So you'd have to kind of do a control thing and see, well, have property values gone up or down differently in cities and towns that legalized chickens 5 years ago compared to cities and towns that didn't legalize chickens, and even if you did that, I think the people who oppose chickens could say, well, even if they didn't go down more than in towns or cities that didn't legalize chickens, that doesn't mean that property values won't be affected. It may be a neighborhood kind of thing, that it may be your house may lose property if your neighbor puts in chickens. That's the theory. I think the way you look at this thing comes from your background. I come from a rural background, and I grew up with chickens in the town and in the backyard and in the country, and I never saw any problem with it. And I think maybe the people who grew up in a different environment think that chickens are dirty. Well, I think dogs are dirtier, to be honest with you. But we don't make dogs illegal. How do you know? Well, they do in Korea, but I didn't like it. I tried it. But I really want to hear more about the concerns about property values, and that is what would influence my vote on this. If I hear convincing reasoning that it's going to hurt people's property values, I would be reluctant to vote in favor of chickens. Right now, my mindset is that I don't think that property values would go down because you have chickens in your town. If anything, they might go up a bit, because I think it says something about the town that I would consider to be desirable, the kind of town we are that has that kind of atmosphere. But I know not everybody's going to agree with me. I know you won't, Mr. Kluge.
Here's another one. Here's another one who also grew up on a farm.